Cops abusing their authority is something people have debated for years. But what happens when those same situations involve car YouTubers with millions of viewers and cameras rolling the entire time? Today, we're looking at 5 different cases where car creators were pulled over, detained, searched, or even arrested by police officers in situations that many viewers believed crossed the line. Now, before we start, this video is not meant to attack law enforcement as a whole. This video is simply about raising awareness around situations and patterns that seem to repeat themselves over and over again. In November 2025, YouTuber CJ on 32s traveled to Las Vegas for the famous SEMA car show. After the event, CJ and a few friends called an Uber to head to a restaurant. But before they could even get there, the Uber driver got pulled over.
My clients have to pick up. I talked to the guy at, what's it called, the hotel? They're there for too long.
Officer Palacios began asking all passengers for identification and accused them of not wearing seatbelts during the stop.
Oh, you know when they get back up? Yes, sir. Oh, man.
What's up, bro?
What's up? You have your ID on you?
Nah, I ain't giving you my ID.
You're not wearing your seatbelt.
None of you guys are wearing seatbelts. We took our seatbelts off when you... Nah, you making up something.
No, you're not wearing your seatbelt.
Where's your supervisor? Call your supervisor.
What do you need?
Call your supervisor.
What do you need?
Because I'm not giving you my ID. You pull him over, not us.
Either give us your IDs or you can come out the car and you can go to jail.
One of those.
You can submit your ID.
Yeah, 2 options pretty much.
Y'all pull him over. We in an Uber.
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
We took our seatbelts off.
We're gonna get off.
Okay, you still need to wear your seatbelt all the time on a public roadway.
When we pulled over, you gotta have
my
a
man,
seatbelt
listen,
on.
2 options. My partner already told you. ID.
Why you hostile, bro?
You an idea?
CJ questioned the situation and asked for a supervisor, believing the entire interaction felt targeted from the start. According to Nevada law, passengers are expected to keep their seatbelts on during traffic stops. But many viewers argued the officers could have simply explained the law and issued a warning, especially considering the group was clearly from out of town. Instead, CJ says the officer gave him an ultimatum: either provide identification or go to jail. That's where people began accusing the officers of treating the situation more like a money grab than a genuine safety concern.
Is court date.
That's
you guys want to pass it around? Just for citation for not wearing a seatbelt. It's a civil citation, okay? On the bottom of this.
I told him that.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are in the public roadway. You guys have to have your seatbelt on at all times.
No, we took the seatbelt off because we were getting off.
Yeah, the thing is in the camera.
I'm talking. Yeah, no. Well, I'm talking to you guys. Yeah, you guys are in the public roadway. You guys were in the vehicle. You guys have to have your seatbelt on at all times.
We had it on. We took it off.
You guys are on the public roadway though. You guys can't even get off in the middle of the road.
He put us over. It's cool though, but it's okay. I got everything on camera, so
Any
we're
other
gonna.
questions?
Yeah, badge number.
19. It's on the paper. 19344.
All right.
All right, guys. Have fun.
Since passengers typically aren't required to show ID unless there's reasonable suspicion of a crime, the entire interaction sparked massive debate. And unfortunately, this wouldn't be the last time we'd see a situation like this. Atlanta is known for a lot of things, but according to many car enthusiasts online, it's also become known for something else: heavily targeted certain cars and drivers. In April 2026, influencers Quan and Papi Zook were pulled over while riding in a Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat.
Every time. 1, 2, is one back there.
Oh my God.
According to the creators, officers immediately wanted to search the car, despite having no real evidence of wrongdoing.
You got anything illegal in the car?
When most.
Mind if we take a look?
Yes.
What's that?
You said, do I mind if you gotta take a look in my car?
Bro, what?
Yeah, I mind if you gotta take it. Was there a reason for you guys to search the car?
The search turned up nothing, but police reportedly continued searching anyway, which quickly led viewers to question whether the stop was even justified in the first place. Quan has repeatedly claimed that he gets pulled over constantly whenever he's driving loud or modified performance cars. But when he drives luxury vehicles that don't attract attention, he rarely has issues. critics argued the officers appeared less interested in enforcing traffic laws and more interested in trying to catch the creators doing something illegal. Whether intentional or not, the situation only added to the growing perception that certain cars, especially Hellcats, Chargers, and Challengers, automatically make drivers a target.
God damn. I won't even vlog into that twin.
At this point, I remember I used to be scared when police pulled me over. That was a game, bro.
Shit normal, twin.
That was a game, bro.
I didn't even want the footage.
You know what's funny? They never give me a ticket, though.
I swear.
They never give me a ticket, bro.
So we got 12 behind me. This is exactly what I meant by harassment. You know what I'm saying? I can't go nowhere. Like, no matter where I go, it's shit like I gotta do with shit like this.
On June 3rd, 2023, Vontae 1K was riding passenger in a Dodge Charger, driven by his girlfriend, when police suddenly got behind them.
I done had the chief of police call me and tell me that they target Chargers, and specifically, like, yeah, we watch out for them Chargers and Challengers, bro. This having a Charger and Challenger already sets you aside to get fucked with, you know?
Just 1 year earlier, Vontae had another viral run-in with police alongside Island Boy Ra after the two rented a Lamborghini Urus in Miami. That stop involved multiple officers surrounding the vehicle before eventually issuing seatbelt related tickets, despite Vontae not actually driving the SUV.
Wait, what they writing, a ticket? I gotta buy another lawyer. How much that is?
It's $129.
129?
You guys are from?
How you get a ticket and you don't drive? Y'all just out here to make money, ain't y'all? They just out here to make money, bro.
Online discussions quickly turned toward profiling, with some arguing the creators were seen as easy targets the moment officers spotted two young black men inside an exotic SUV. Back in July 2021, YouTuber OKQ found himself in a situation that many fans still debate about today. While letting his friend drive his Dodge Charger, police suddenly got behind them and initiated a stop for what officers described as reckless driving. But according to the footage, the car never appeared to exceed the speed limit. The loud exhaust had been activated moments earlier, making the vehicle sound aggressive, but viewers argued the driving itself didn't appear reckless. What made the situation even stranger was the fact officers immediately focused their attention on OKQ, the passenger, rather than the driver.
How's it going, guys? Good, how you doing? How you doing? Officer came with the door, police phone. Don't read them stopping reckless driving, lane crash.
What?
The way you're driving is reckless.
What, he didn't do nothing reckless, did he?
You have ID on you?
Yeah, what he need my ID for though? Well, I wasn't driving, so. Yeah.
You mind if I talk to you real quick?
For ID and the circle car, now they got the dog out.
Is that a melon law?
I can't hear you say it.
Is that a melon law?
What the
The entire stop lasted an unusually long time. Many commenters believe the officers saw a successful young black man with a high-performance car and instantly became suspicious. Others questioned why so much time and manpower was being spent searching for something minor while serious violent crimes continued happening elsewhere in the city. In March 2025, YouTuber CMB Lil Frey went viral after claiming police seized his Hellcat during a traffic stop at a gas station. According to Frey, officers accused him of speeding even though he insisted he never exceeded 40 miles per hour. Eventually, police took the car, but Frey later got it back after no major wrongdoing was proven.
We called the police department, even a sheriff that works for the county that I was in, and they said that he didn't even have to take my car, but he said on video, well, it's not up to the driver, it's up to me, I'm taking it. Basically, that's what he said. He basically pulled me over because he heard my car coming which I know the car is supercharged. You go hear it regardless, wherever it is. But obviously, that was a hating that police officer because I wasn't even speeding. I promise you, I didn't even go past 40 on purpose. I know police is the biggest gang, bro. No, I said no cap. They the biggest gang in this shit. Like, police is ridiculous.
Situations involving Hellcats have become increasingly common in recent years because of how frequently those cars are stolen across the United States. From a law enforcement perspective, it makes sense that officers may approach these vehicles with extra caution. But there's a difference between being cautious and automatically assuming the driver is involved in criminal activity. At the end of the day, not every traffic stop is unlawful, and not every officer involved in these situations is acting with bad intentions. But when the same kinds of incidents continue happening to the same kinds of people driving the same kinds of cars, it's understandable why conversations around profiling and targeted enforcement keep growing online. Many creators now believe that if you're successful, visibly flashy, and driving cars like Hellcats, Chargers, or even Challengers, especially as a black driver in America, there's a much higher chance you'll attract police attention. That's the reality many of these creators say they experience. One of the smartest things drivers can do today is install a dash cam, not just for accidents, but to protect themselves during interactions with police. Having footage showing you were driving normally or simply matching traffic can completely change a situation. And in many cases, once officers realize everything is being recorded clearly, interactions tend to stay a lot calmer. Because one thing is obvious, people are waking up now more than ever. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to check out this one as well, because YouTube thinks you'll like it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, fam, and as always, drive safe.